Yo YouTube, welcome to my channel. Today we are gonna, I think we are very near to the ending of the game.
Bon sang, Aegis! Here you are at last. You've come at just the right time. Madame, go and find the children. We must get going.
No, no, we can't. I can't.
The children here? At the Petit Trianon?
Yes, they are upstairs in the Queen's room.
General, you and I both know what is coming. You must take them to safety post-haste.
No, I will not leave without Gabrielle.
Madame de Polignac, what happened to her?
Something strange is going on here. The automats will not come within 100 paces.
The King's orders, no doubt. He wants to protect his family from his own automats.
Sadly, Gabrielle got it into her head to explore the area to gauge the size of the enemy forces. The fool. She left so heedlessly that she was captured before our eyes and we couldn't do anything to help her.
Where did the automats take her?
They went towards the palace.
Run and get the children. They must not remain at Versailles any longer.
Have no fear, Madame. I will take you to a place where all three of you will be safe.
I will help Madame de Polignac.
Dieu te vienne en aide. You are her only hope.
Don't delay, Aegis. Our companions are ready to take the palace as soon as you have destroyed its protectors. I will join you when I have fulfilled my commitment to Her Majesty.
Defeat the automat in the marble courtyard. I think this would be the final boss.
Something has changed. Bond that tied me to the Queen. The force that compelled me to protect her. It's gone. It's been broken.
Is that a boss or just statue? Ooh. Is it a picnic spot? Yep. Why did I come here? Yeah, shit. They are all awake. Defeat the automates in the marble courtyard. Shit, I need to first recheck that area. Let me go there first. While in combat. Ooh. Aegis dancing in front of the king and queens. Come on, yeah. What is the sense of this?
The key, Athanase. The key.
I gave it to you earlier.
Please, it's no matter. Once again, we were treated to a charming show.
Oh, it was much more than that, Monsieur de Vaucanson. This automate is a masterpiece. A mechanical marvel. It could do much more than dance, ne croyez-vous pas?
He wants to bang her. I'm telling you, man. He wants to bang. Finding key. Shit. Now I have to defeat everyone. Yeah. Not them, I think they're. Here, I think I have to defeat everyone. What the hell? What happened to the friendly fire? Yes, do the damage. Yes. Do the damage, man. I'm counting on him. The fatso. Yup. One is down. Did he took? No. Two down. Yes. Yeah, it took down everyone, man. Where are you going? Wow. One, two, three, four. It was 6 to 7 enemies. 7 enemies. Yes, all that was. Ooh, Madame D for Lignac. I need two more. I think what you call the echoes, and for Sansana I need one. I need to sit. The lack of special enemies at the end, like it was needed. It's you know, King's palace, so it was needed a different automod or something. I could be wrong because the final boss could be like really amazing, but oh no, he saw me. What? Ooh. बम फेंक रहा है भाई. He's throwing a bomb. Come on. It's very similar to now we used to play a game when we were little, like chippy. You know, you throw a chippy. It's a box of 10 stacked together on the ground. You have to throw a piece of rock, and wherever that rock lands, you have to travel there. You have to jump there with one leg. The same thing that enemy was used to do. What is going on? Yeah, they are doing the damage. He was shooting from, you know, pretty good distance that I should not be able to hit him. That should have been like theme of the game. Instead, I was sitting afar and hitting all the enemies, even the bosses, mini bosses. I just need to make a perfect amount of distance so that I can get behind them, and with my disc chain I can hit them pretty heavily, because I have upgraded to absolutely final point. So it's easier now, like just sit there and do that. All the enemies are like not even as challenging. Yeah, like no boss has had to kill me twice. Rarely a boss killed me single time, and then it was like second time I took him down. So the difficulty wise, this game was absolutely easiest if you have a disc chain, the weapon I am using. And the second weapon is like what was that? Yeah, this weapon. Inventory, equipment, right? Discus chain and the Charl Will 1789 shield musket. The shield musket can be used to freeze the mini bosses, like which are weak to ice, and you can just kill them by just shooting them with ice bullets. It was really easy, easiest at first, but after that few bosses were not that weak to the ice, so that but those bosses were very, what do you call, the very slower, so I could get behind them and hit them with my discus chain. Orange cherry. This part is above 1 hour. I think it could be. I would be not dividing this episode into two, just because it's taking too much time. I thought it would end within 1 hour. Oh no! I want my discussion. Oh, I can just show now how I can just now freeze it. Look at that. After that, I can change it to my discussion and just kill it. That was like a huge mistake the game developers did to include such kind of weakness to the all enemies. Because what it did, give me the chance. What was that? Gave me the chance to just freeze them and plummet them. Or I can just go behind and use my discussion every time. There was a limit place. They thought that Aegis will continuously burn because of just constant dodging and hitting. She would be like out of stamina, and many people won't be using that attack, like that strategy. But what I did was like I invested a lot of points earlier in the game, and installed and put many buffs to health and also the stamina. So it led to what happened. It looked damaging. He's just frozen because he is like fire enemy. He was weak to the ice, so he took a lot of damage from the ice bullet. So anyone can play this game. It's really easy. I think I need to jump here, and then go there. Yes, I was right. I think yeah, there is a. Should I just go and sit there? Let's go first. I think I need to save children's.
Madame, the Estates General brandish the threat of rebellion. There is plotting afoot. They are stirring up the populace. Worse, they are making pacts. A number of representatives of the nobility and the clergy have taken up the cause of the Third Estate. As for my army, there is not a man among them I can trust. That is why I have made new arrangements for you. From now on, the Swiss Guard will no longer be protecting you.
Then who will, my love?
Take a look for yourself. Be assured you are in sturdier hands.
Whatever do you mean?
Isn't that Claudia? Monsieur Vaucanson's dancing doll?
Appearances can be deceiving, mesdames. The Count has made extraordinary improvements to this automat.
Aegis, this is Her Majesty the Queen. You are now to serve her. Make sure no harm comes to her and obey the orders she will give you.
Madame, I am at your service.
He can speak. This makes no sense. This is sorcery.
Make no mistake, mesdames, it is science, which we owe to the work of the Count, and which will soon be made known to the entire world.
He's a human soul trapped in the automat. P4. Replacement lever. Yes.
The marble courtyard is this way. Someone is expecting me. I can feel it. I must prepare for the worst.
Oh, invincibility. Can push. I thought I need to go here first, but what happened, I just thought that I should go here, and unknowingly I went to the right area. What? Chateau Courtyard. Oh, that's a boss, I think, yes. The boss is reminding me someone, yeah. Ooh, who is? I played some same kind of boss. In New, I think in New. Yeah, there is a boss similar to, which was like a peacock boss, having a feather like that. Yes, I think in New, the Iron Queen. Where is my stamina, man? What did I told you? It's not all the bosses are looking very good and everything. They have a lot of good movements, but they are having a lot of what do you call the easy points where you can just get behind them and attack them if they don't have any ice weakness.
See how the Aegis turns against its master.
You are not my master, tyrant! You never were!
I am quite happy to concede this point, but what about the Count? Have you forgotten that he gave you life and whispered the order that animates you? Look how he runs, the coward! Do you understand what he has in mind? La pauvre enfant, sleeping so sweetly, she won't be dreaming for long now!
Croissant! Athenais! Don't move!
The time has come to set you free, Aegis. This whore's soul has poisoned your cogs for too long. Adieu, sad puppet.
It's her soul, I think. It's on her.
Bonté divine. I don't want to die.
Athenais. The sun is rising, and you have slept for far too long. The beauty of this world longs for you, just as you long for its light. For you are like the flowers that open in the morning. I know you, mon ami. We loved each other. Vous en souvient-il? You gave me your heart. So please, let me give you mine today. Vivez heureuse, Athenais. For it is happily that I leave this world.
This way, monsieur.
And how will they do the second part? She gives her life for her. And guys, that's the end of the game. I think 99% sure this is the end of the game. If that is the end of the game, then my
Monsieur,
review
we have the king.
will be
It is now up to us to wield his scepter. In this trying time, crucial decisions must be made without delay.
First and foremost, we must take back Paris.
And how do we do that, mon Dieu? There are automats everywhere, and they are constantly regenerated by their crimes.
My strategy is the only viable solution. Monsieur Laclos' cannonballs filled with vitriol.
And where will we find the means to carry out your plan?
The city of Versailles is full of ateliers and shops. Moreover, as far as we have been able to see, the King's army has barely been deployed there. And it will not be too risky to look around.
Very well. Now, regaining control of Paris depends on our combined efforts.
Mais ensuite, once peace has been restored, what of the kingdom?
This is indeed a crucial issue. Leaving the nation without a government would expose it to the greatest danger.
Worse, it would condemn it to civil war.
Eh bien quoi, monsieur? Can you not govern together?
Unfortunately, the disagreements that divide our assembly run far too deep. That which we can agree is that we have been given a chance to choose the person who shall succeed the tyrant.
I have earned the honor of leading this old nation 100 times over.
Allons, you can't be serious. Do you think we're ready to forgive your disloyal plotting so easily?
I do not forget what I'm accused of, Monsieur de Robespierre, but you must consider my achievements.
We are listening, Monsieur le Marquis.
To begin with, I rescued the Dauphin from his father's clutches and ensured the dynasty's stability. The child will reign as Henri V. We will appoint someone with great wisdom to act as regent until he comes of age.
Fie. The people do not need a crowned puppet.
Yes, they do. Now more than ever before. Once the Assembly has adopted a constitution, the people will welcome a sovereign who will protect it.
A king and a constitution, like oil and water.
Go on, Monsieur le Marquis.
Monsieur, I rest my case.
That is quite the crown of laurels you've woven for yourself, Monsieur le Marquis. But your proven duplicity makes you forever unworthy of holding power.
Then be satisfied, monsieur, for I forswear it.
Excellent.
Cependant, there is one member of this assembly who remains loyal to both the monarchy and to the nation, and whose reputation has not been tarnished. If he agrees to become regent, I pledge to dedicate myself to his service. What do you say, Monsieur de Mirabeau?
Oh, this is unexpected. It would be an honor, of course, but I wasn't prepared for this.
Allons, allons. Do you really think anyone will believe that?
Very well, monsieur. Now we must decide. Who among you approves the motion of the Marquis de Lafayette?
So they twisted the French Revolution into the automat revolution. Automat being the puppet of a king to do the bad deeds. Yep. It was quite similar, but not absolutely different from the original idea. They have took the original story and run with that with their own imaginations.
Former King of France, in the name of King Henri, fifth of his name, in light of the innumerable crimes of which you have been found guilty, this extraordinary royal court sentences you to the ultimate atonement. The sentence will be carried out on the hour. In its great mercy, the court will now hear your last words.
My loyal subject, since you must lead a lamb to the altar, since you must offer a sacrifice to this new France that you intend to found, I will be that sacrifice. How dreadful this world is, where beauty is doomed to fade and flesh decays. I found no consolation in this world. I vainly thought I was giving our souls the gift of immortality beyond our mortal bodies. The Grim Reaper was my sworn enemy. Influenced by the most awful of men, I believed that the genius of machinery could overcome death itself. Alas, I have lost this fight, and am branded with the mark of murderer. Life, even more than the crown, was heavy for me to bear. I have suffered too long under the thumb of nature, which I despised. As a child, I saw my older brother die. I lost my father in the prime of his life, and then my mother, who was even younger. My beloved daughter did not live a year. As for my son, the first of my heirs, I unknowingly gave him to drink from a poisoned cup. I mourn the death of these poor souls daily. My death will not unite us, of this I am certain. For I, in my misery, have lost the support of my faith. So, executioner, lay me down on this board of adieu. I will sleep now. Sleep at last, and not to dream.
Come on, yeah. Just imagine the moment you are like, oof. The death is hanging above you, and like you know that whenever that is coming down, you are going to die. So guys, my review for this game is like, about the design and the tone wise, the game was good. And about the gameplay was like really easy. The game was really easy. If you had a certain skill with like deflecting, then you could have just taken a weapon with like blocking, and then you just block, and then you just could have parried every enemy in the game. Or you could have just like you are good in dodging and getting behind the enemy, you could have used discus chain. Or if you had like you wanted certain bosses were difficult for you, you could have used the ice gun, which was like I was using for majority of the starting period. You could have killed many bosses which were like harder at the starting period when your character ages was really weak. So basically this game was not like very difficult. The design wise the game was good. The basically the intricate level were very good, but the game was really taking you a lot of places where you thought that you could go there. There are items you could go there. There are like ways to go there, but you needed to wait to kill certain bosses and get the ability to get those abilities, so that you can just revisit those areas. So I was like waiting till I got every ability, and knew that the final mission is available for me. So before final mission I went around everywhere and did all the side missions within 2-3 episodes, I think. So it was like tedious, and it was not interesting also, because you could have given me the challenges, like if you are presenting me the area where I could have gone there, but I didn't need to wait for like 6-7 like bosses. So it was lacking there. There was a like the thought process was wrong in from the creator's perspective, because it is my analysis that they should have, like, if this place is available for you to go, you could have killed that area's boss in the middle of the game, in the middle of the area, and you could just get the ability and go and do that side mission. You could not wait for at the end and get every ability and then roam around every place for 3, 2, 4, 5 times and do the side missions, because you are going through same places, and when you are like you got the ability, now you can go there, and then you are just like running away from every enemies. So it is not very interesting, that side of the game. So side missions were like not very interesting. The second part was not interesting, was the lot of talking with the Cordeliers Convent in the Luxembourg. It was so tedious, it was so boring, and it was in like 30-40% the wording, the words were used like half French and very difficult names. It was like I lost my interest at the very beginning. I was just interested in killing the bosses and roam around and explore the worlds of this like Steelrising game. So it was the ages was like fighting every enemies was really easy. I was looking for different abilities and how to upgrade her. So it was not there like weapons were there, but not interesting weapons were there, so that I could choose another weapon. So discussion was like perfect for me, and for many weapons were like powerful than that, but they were very slow, and the enemies were faster. So it was like these 2-3 weapons were only interesting weapons, so that you can finish the game. And I got the discussion at the starting of the game, and I finished the game and killed every bosses with like 1 death or like no death. And it was just dodging, and the bosses designs were like cool to look at, but they were not very good. They are not very interesting, hard. So it was like the third negative point from my side. I don't need a game's bosses so to be a very difficult and so annoying that you just gave up. Like there was a mini boss in the indie game I was playing. It was so bad. I was really frustrated with that game. That is the mini boss design. It was a play. I could I don't remember the name right now, but it was Justia. I think it was like Justia game. I played that game. I was stuck there for 2 hours for that small enemy. It was a place where I needed to progress, but the place was locked, and I need to kill the boss, and the boss was spawning every enemies, and he was doing a lot of damage, and like 1 to 2 hits I was dying. It was really difficult. It was based on only on RNG. It was a different story. I would talk about that in that game. So guys, it was like I need bosses like it was interesting, challenging. I need to think on my gameplay. How could I come up with the strategy to defeat them? It was really the things are missing in this game. So that was the thing. Lot of talking, lot of uninteresting story, lot of easier what do you call the gameplay. So these were the weak points, and the main the strong point of the game was new concept, like automats, the ages, and the intricate level designing, and the games designs all over really good. The music were good. So it was some in some part the enemies were missing also. So my out of all this considering all this, I could say that the game was like out of 10 I could give like a 6 rating. 7. I'm not giving 7 rating because the bosses were really easy. That part really bugged me. I don't need really hard bosses, but I really don't want any easier bosses too. So it just takes away the tension and what you call the overcoming the difficulty part. That aspect, that achievement feeling, achieving feeling, like yes, I did it. That feeling you get when you play the Souls game. So that is the feeling you needed to. I needed that feeling. So this game was missed that. So guys, that was my review for this game. I know I am not very consistent with this gaming channel, but I have a lot of channels like Entertainment Stop, where I do all the movie series or trailers review, and also I have a TechBits channel where I do a very small channel, but I do whatever the gadgets I get and reviews or news, I just share with my whatever the followers are. Please check out those channels also, because they are in Hindi. So if you are from India, you can just follow me there. You will like it. I also share a lot of Hollywood movies or series as a review on my Entertainment Stop channel. Please also check out that channel also. The link for the channels in the description. Guys, I will meet you. I think you have also played this game, but I think I will do one more episode where I will be compiling all the main bosses, titan bosses together, and share the list of all the bosses. So I will try that, but I won't be guaranteeing that I would be doing that. So guys, this is from me. Please, I will request you to please subscribe to my channel, like my videos, share my videos. I will meet you in the next episode. I will be dividing this episode into 2 episodes, so bear with me. So I'm gonna end this here. Subscribe to my channel, like my channel, and share these videos. I'll meet you in the next episode, and create comment anything. I will do all the games which are like Souls type or the role-playing games. So please comment. I will meet you in the next episode. Bye.